Centuries ago, in a distant and forsaken land, a powerful sorcerer delved into forbidden arts to summon a demon unlike any other. Known as the Lord of the Demon, this entity was birthed from the depths of hell, commanding legions of lesser spirits and enslaving the souls of the damned. Over time, the sorcerer's ambition led him to merge with the demon, becoming an immortal vessel of unimaginable evil. His presence was said to darken the skies and bring death wherever he walked. For years, the demon, now merged with the sorcerer, ruled over the lands with an iron fist. People lived in constant fear, for the Lord of the Demon could take lives with a mere glance. Villages were burned to the ground, and entire families vanished overnight, never to be seen again. Whispers of his dark powers spread far and wide, turning the region into a place of death and despair. Eventually, a small group of warriors and mystics rose to challenge the Demon Lord's reign. Armed with enchanted weapons and ancient knowledge, they sought to destroy the evil that plagued their world. However, they soon realized that the Lord of the Demon could not be killed by ordinary means. Their first attempt at stopping him led to a brutal battle where many were lost to the demon's unholy powers. The Demon Lord's blood, spilled during the battle, carried a deadly curse. Any who touched it were doomed to become his servants in death. Those warriors who fell were not truly lost. They were resurrected as undead soldiers, eternally bound to the demon's will. The remaining survivors fled, but they knew they could not run forever. The demon's army was growing, and soon there would be no place left to hide. The remaining mystics discovered an ancient prophecy that spoke of a sacred relic, an artifact forged in the heavens, capable of banishing the Lord of the Demon back to the underworld. The group set off on a dangerous journey to find the relic, traveling through cursed forests, abandoned temples, and forgotten lands, all while being hunted by the demon's undead minions. As the mystics drew closer to the relic, the Lord of the Demon sensed their quest and unleashed his full fury upon them. The skies darkened, and thunder roared as the ground beneath them cracked open, releasing more of his demonic army. The battle that ensued was chaotic, as the mystics struggled to defend themselves against overwhelming odds, knowing that their only hope lay in finding the relic before it was too late. After a treacherous journey, the surviving mystics finally reached the temple where the relic was hidden. It was a blade made of celestial metal, shimmering with a light not of this world. However, as they retrieved the relic, the Lord of the Demon himself appeared, ready to destroy them before they could use it against him. The final battle was about to begin. With the relic in hand, the mystics confronted the Lord of the Demon in a climactic battle. The skies turned black, and the air crackled with dark energy as the Demon Lord unleashed his full power. But the relic held its own, channeling the forces of light to combat the demon's darkness. The mystics fought bravely, and one of them, the chosen warrior, wielded the relic against the demon in a desperate attempt to banish him once and for all. In a final, desperate strike, the chosen warrior plunged the celestial blade into the heart of the Demon Lord. The ground shook, and a vortex of light and darkness swirled around them as the demon let out a deafening roar. Slowly, the demon's form began to dissolve, his essence being dragged back into the underworld. With one last cry of rage, the Lord of the Demon was banished, but not without leaving a lingering threat, the promise that one day he would return. The battle was over, but the world would never be the same. The surviving mystics buried the relic deep within the earth, knowing that it would one day be needed again. The demon's reign of terror had ended, but the prophecy warned that he would rise again when the stars aligned, and darkness returned to the land. Until then, the world would live in the shadow of his curse.